Anderson, Wyoming. We found that there was some leftover whitetail tags about 2 hours west of where we're staying in our Airbnb. And we were gonna buy our tags this morning, like literally right outside our front door, and the business was closed today. They had a loss in the family, so we had to find someplace else to go to buy our tags because Wyoming requires you to have printed license. And if you buy them online, they mail them to you, which would have done us no good. We found another place near us that was a marina, but it was also closed. So we drove, about 20 minutes south to Upton and got our license here at this grocery station. And we got to pet a dog and we got our license printed out. So we are good to go. Shooting platform because we're going to whitetail hunt in this winter wheat field. So this is going to be interesting. We just busted out some antelope and one whitetail doe already, and it's like 4 o'clock, so but it's still really early. So we're probably going to be in this position for a while. I might sleep.
We had an antelope at like 15 or 20 yards chilling right in front of us. Where was that antelope at on day one? Why do we have to go 1,700 yards to get mine? Gotta hit that one with a rock. Anyway, we're gonna sit here and try to fill a couple whitetail tags. You get yours?
Nope. Okay, so clearly I missed my deer and had no idea why or how I missed my deer because I had just shot an antelope the day before at 420 yards with no problem. Well, Ryan jumps up and sees that my turret, my elevation turret cap is a whole revolution around, which ended up making it way too high for the shot that I had at the deer. And it took us a while to figure out what had happened because I was almost certain that I had elevation dialed correctly on my gun. And we figured out that I made a really bad rookie mistake. What we realized is the day before we had gone out and went to some public land to do some filming on building different shooting positions. And when I had grabbed my gun, I unloaded it, and I realized I had not put my elevation turret back to 0. Looking down on the gun, I put the elevation turret back to 0, or what I thought was 0. And then when we went out and set up for the whitetail hunt, I did not put my elevation turret back to 0 and triple check that I was at my 0 stop. I'm not super familiar with that scope. That's not my scope, that's Ryan's scope. It's also his gun because we took his grindle, not my grindle. And so when I put the 0 back on the elevation turret, I didn't think there was a 0 stop, so I thought it was at 0. And in fact, I definitely was not. So, lessons learned from my mistake, make sure that you put your 0 back on your elevation turret to your 0 stop. Fortunately, it wasn't at the antelope, it was at a whitetail, so. By the way, we're at Devil's Tower, which is 45 minutes north of Moorcroft where we stayed.